Caught on tape, a canvasser for Reform UK racially abuses Rishi Sunak. Nigel Farage now says this was a setup. Channel 4 that it was rigorous, impartial journalism. The individual Andrew Parker is also heard saying people crossing the channel in small boats should be shot at.
The leader of Reform UK, Nigel Farage.
Mr Farage now wants electoral and broadcasting regulators to investigate. His claim is it amounts to scandalous election interference.
This was a comedy act. It was designed to hurt us, and sadly, some people believe it. Let me promise you.
So who do you think would have done this, Nigel Farage?
I want nothing to do with people like him, and he has nothing to do with us.
But he was also questioned about 3 of his candidates. The party now says they've been dropped, though it's too late to take their names off ballot papers. Rishi Sunak out today. He's already said the comments about him were shocking, and ministers in his government are now speaking up to.
There is a real pattern of racist and misogynistic views in the party, and I think it's absolutely right to call it out. He's not just the Prime Minister. He is the father of 2 young girls who should not have to put up with this kind of racial abuse.
The Labour leader was out meeting veterans this morning for Armed Forces Day. He has said he shares Rishi Sunak's disgust at the racism. His shadow chancellor today added criticism of Mr Farage, saying leadership was about setting the culture and standards for your party.
If anyone here, whether they're a candidate or an activist or a volunteer or a party member, that use that sort of language, they'll be flung out of the party, because we have the highest standards of our candidates and of our party members as well.
And this was the SNP leader on the campaign trail in Scotland today.
I deplore this language. I think it's illustrative of what reform represents, and that's why I'm so concerned about the rise of reform in our society.
So Nigel Farage disputes some of the claims, but he's had to distance himself from some individuals too, facing increasing scrutiny of his party, his canvassers, his candidates and his leadership. Dame Grammaticus, BBC News.